Hi everyone, welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. Today focusing on some hip opening poses. If you can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit, align the back of skull with sacrum and let your arms rest. Let your arms rest onto your thighs and lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Close your eyes and give yourself a moment or two just to allow your body to settle as you prepare for practice. So notice how you feel right now. As you go through your class today, keep the focus on yourself, ensuring that you're practicing in a way that is safe and clearing anything out of the way so that you're not likely to hurt yourself. Bring the soles of your feet together and flex the toes back towards the shins. Heels, they're about 12 inches away from your hip crease. Bring your hands by your hips, slightly behind, and then push the floor away as you lift your belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Pranayama is inhale 10, hold for 10. When you exhale, bring your hands forward and exhale, exhaling for 10 and pulling the belly back into Uddiyana. So going together, breathe in, inhale for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands forward and exhale. Pull the belly in. Belly's all the way back towards the spine. Spread ribs, spread diaphragm, and keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. Shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. Release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you're coming up, and hands by hips. Feet, sit bones presses down. Feet presses to the floor. Breathe in. Inhale 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands forward. And exhale through the mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it up. Feel your ribs as they open wide towards the side. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears and keep feeling that you're hollowing your belly out. Release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Keep the soles of your feet together. Your next pose is side bend in Baddha Kondo. So bring your left hand by your left hip and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that left hip. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. As you press down into your left sit bone, as you breathe in, push the floor away with your left hand and lengthen out of left side. And exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your left ear. Inhale, reach your right arm up over your right ear. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening the right arm over right ear. Breathe in and lift sternum. And exhale as you reach in with the right arm. Reach out through the fingertips of the right hand. Breathe into lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, wrap in your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe, reach your right arm down towards the side. That hand is stopping 12 inches from floor. And exhale, relax your neck. And breathe. Breathe to the right side of your neck. And exhale, relax your jaw. Now feel the press of sit bones to floor, and then breathe, lengthen ribs away from waist. Lengthen mid ribs away from lower ribs and upper ribs away from mid ribs. And as you breathe out, lift your chest and soften shoulders. Use your right arm, breathe in, reach your right arm away, let the arm pull you up, and use your left hand to support your head and neck. Other side, place your right hand by your right hip and then reach that hand about 12 inches away from your right hip. Relax your right ear towards the right shoulder. Press into your right sit bone as you breathe in, lengthen out of right side. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your right hand. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, spread fingers. Exhale, reach your left arm over your left ear. As you breathe, breathe into the left side ribs as you're opening the ribs out towards your left armpit. And as you exhale, reaching that left arm over left ear. As you breathe, lift your belly away from pelvis, lift your diaphragm. And exhale, wrap in that left shoulder as you reach left arm over left ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. Inhale, reach your left arm down towards the left side. That hand stops about 12 inches from floor. And exhale, relax your neck. Jaw is relaxed. As you breathe in, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, shoulders relax away from your ears. Breathe into heart as you lift your chest. Exhale, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Use your left arm, breathe in, reach your left arm away, let that arm pull you up, and use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Coming into your abdominal sequence now, so lie down on your back for elbow to knee. So in this pose, you'll lie down onto your back. You clasp your hands behind your head and neck, and you lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. If your back is tweaky, or if you've had pain or discomfort in your back, keep the soles of your feet onto the floor. Your pose would be here. Your hands are clasped behind head and neck. Your feet are on the floor. You press your lower back to the floor and inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold a breath. As you exhale, you curl your tailbone up. You reach your elbows to left knee. You lift your belly pulls down. If you want to go further, lift your left foot off the floor. And then if you want to go further, reach it forward. Coming back to center and the foot's down to the floor. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are bent. The knees are aligned with your hips. The heels are below the knees and toes are flexed to shins. From here, press your lower back down to the floor and inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. Hold a breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip, then send your right thigh forward away from that hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh bone forward away from that hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold a breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. reach your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone as you send your right thigh away from right hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone as you stretch your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Your next pose is bridge. So move your heels back towards your sit bones or line up heels with your hips. Brush your heels with fingertips to check your distance and let your arms relax by your side. Your shoulders, let them relax away from your ears. From here, press your lower back to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Press your feet to floor and exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up away from the floor. As you inhale, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, lengthen your ankles away from heels. As you breathe, breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Now breathe into sternum and filling your heart up with this breath. And as you exhale, press your heels to the floor as you lift. Relax your throat, relax your jaw. And breathe. Breathe into side ribs, filling your side ribs up. Heart is opening. And exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. One more breath in this, deep breath. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Then roll to your right side. Bring your left hand onto the floor by chest, breathe in. Push the floor away with your left hand as you come on up. Right hand will support your head and neck. Come onto your knees for your next pose today, which is dolphin. You measure up and check in your distance. So measure up by bringing your hands onto your biceps and your elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers, middle fingers reaching forward. You can clasp your hands in this way to help give you a little bit more protection onto shoulders. From here, you breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, and curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, then push the floor away with your forearms as you reach back. Chest is moving to thighs and knees. Inhale into sternum and filling your heart with this breath. Exhale, reach your sit bones back, reach your heels toward the floor. Breathe into upper back, broaden the upper back with your breath. And as you exhale, you're lengthening back. Back of the thighs and back of the calves reaches towards the back wall. As you inhale, breathe into heart, feeling for energizing heart with this breath. And as you exhale, reach it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, use the breath to open your side ribs. And exhale, lengthen the spine, reach your sit bones back, heels are reaching to floor. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. and then push the floor away and come up to stand. Standing at the front of your mat. Some salutations. Bring your hands together at your chest. Press your feet down to the floor. Inhale. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Feel for lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee if you need by folding the mat or placing a blanket or towel there. And reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. If your back is tweaky, bring your hands forward about 10 inches. And then inhale, move your chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back, cobra. And as you breathe out, release, lower down, readjust, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Pushing the floor away in downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward bend. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. You can bend the knees. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale. Step your left leg back. Bend your left knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into the heels. Bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Push the floor away, reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and push the floor away with the front foot as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees as you breathe in, you're reaching your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move your chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you reach your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lunge with your toes curled under. So breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Keep the toes curled under of your right foot. And then bring your hands either onto your left thigh, traction in your left thigh forward, or reaching your arms up towards the sky. Your back heel, your right heel is straight up. Press into that front foot as you breathe in. Lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right heel. That right heel is straight up. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Reach back into that back heel. One more breath. Breathe in, lift chest. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor and place your right knee down onto the floor. Ease your left foot back about 2 to 3 inches, creating a right angle front leg and back. Twisting lunge, place your left hand onto left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, bring your right elbow over your left thigh and knee, make a fist with your right hand, left hand is on top. Press into your right shin. And as you breathe in, lengthen your ribs away from your right hip. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist to the left. Now breathe into lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you twist to the left on exhale, glide your left sit bone back. Breathe to your heart, deep breath, feeling but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, slide your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor, either side of your left foot. And then reach your right hand forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Your next pose is lounge lunge. So your right leg is reaching back, straighten the right leg. And then press into your right shin. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward, lengthening away ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, arc your chest to the inside of your left thigh. As you inhale, keep lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, feel as if you're turning chest towards your left thigh. As you breathe in, lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. Press your left foot to the floor as you twist towards your left thigh. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. You're moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down and press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing through away in downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. Keep the hands to the floor. Reach back into your left heel. And then bring the hands onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. And if you want to go further, you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into that right foot. Breathe in, push the floor away as you lift your belly, lift diaphragm. And as you exhale, reach back into your left heel. As you breathe, lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your right foot. One more. Breathe into sternum, filling your heart up with this breath. And exhale, release. Place the hands to the floor and place your left knee down to the floor. Ease your right foot back about 2, maybe 3 inches. Great right angle front leg and back. Twisting lunge. Breathe in. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Reach your left arm up on the inhale. And exhale, bring your left elbow over the right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And exhale, twist to the right. Now breathe into lower back and using this breath to ease this lower back. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist away from the right thigh. Now breathe into heart, so breathing right through sternum. And as you exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your right foot. Lounge lunge is your next pose, so reach your left hand forward about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Use your right hand to traction your right thigh forward. Reach back into your left leg and then breathe in, gliding the ribs forward as if you're lengthening the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the inside of right thigh. As you breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist as if you're arcing chest towards the right thigh. And breathe to lower back as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you twist towards the right, glide your right sit bone back. That left foot is active. You're reaching it away from you. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. Step your right foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Then breathe in, lift chest, lift legs, and lengthen your legs back as you move your chest and ribs forward. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Your left foot is towards the left edge of the mat, your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the right foot forward 45 degrees angle, then push the floor away as you reach up for warrior one. Press down into both legs as you breathe in, push the floor away as you stretch up. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Deep breath, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, glide your right hip forward, left hip is back. Twisting warrior. Left hand is onto left thigh. Breathe in. Reach your right arm up, open through right side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right elbow over your left thigh. Make a fist with right hand. Left hand is on top. Now reach back into your right foot. And then anchor right foot to floor. And breathe in, lengthen away from that foot. So the whole of the right side is opening. Press your left foot to floor as you twist to the left. Keep the neck relaxed. Now breathe to lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And exhale as you twist to the left. Let your left shoulder relax away from your ears. Left foot presses down, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening, moving belly away from pelvis. And exhale, feel for gliding deeper into the pose if that's where your body's going to take you today. Release your left hand, place your left hand onto sacrum and reach your right hand down to the floor on the outside of your left foot. Extended twisting warrior. Press into your right foot and breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from the right hip. And as you breathe out, rolling the chest open towards the left. If your body allows, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Then breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, twist. You're lengthening your ribs away from right hip. Glide your left hip back as you twist. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping your elbows tucked in. Breathe into cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down, hands are under the shoulders. Breathe to lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Pressing down into both legs, and as you breathe in, push the floor away as you lengthen up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee. Push back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen out of left side. Exhale as you're taking it a little deeper. Twisting warrior, place your right hand onto right thigh, press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, reach your left arm up, opening left side ribs, and as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. Now breathe in and glide your ribs forward away from your left hip. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe to lower back as you're lengthening your lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, as you twist towards the right, glide your right sit bone back. Now breathe to sternum and filling your heart up with this breath. And exhale, twist a little deeper if you can. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and place your... No, bring your hands to the floor and bring your left hand on the outside of your right foot. Your right hand is onto sacrum. Press into your left leg, breathing, lengthening the ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the right. As you breathe in, glide your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, twist to the right. If you can, reach your right arm up towards the sky. One more breath like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you open out towards the right, glide your right sit bone back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Clasp your hands behind your back for boat. Then inhale, lift chest, lift legs, lengthen your legs back, spread the toes. Move your chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor for lunge. So the right knee to the floor. Create a right angle from the front foot and the back. So the knees are not putting too much pressure into the knees or hips. Reach your right hand back and grab hold of your right ankle with your right hand. And then if you can, reach your left hand back and grab hold of the ankle with both hands. Lunge back bend. So from here, press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale, just reach your right heel back away from you. Then breathe in as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that heel back. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, reach it back. Heel, right heel reaches back. Inhale, release. Pigeon, bring your hands to the floor and then ease your left foot towards the right hip, right edge of the mat towards the right hip. If you can, bring your left hand center of the sternum and then place the hands to the floor. Reach your right hand back, bend your right knee and grab hold of your right ankle with right hand. If you can, reach your left hand back and grab hold of your ankle with both hands. If you're not able to achieve that today, keep the left hand to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach your right heel away from you. As you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, reach back. Right heel lengthens back. Now keep the chest lifted and then breathe to heart. Lift your chin. And as you exhale, reaching your right heel away from you. Inhale, release. Release the back foot. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot and step back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands for lunge. Place your left knee to the floor and pad your left knee. Reach your left hand back. Grab hold of your left ankle with your left hand, so the knee's bent. And if you can, reach your right hand back and take hold of that ankle. As you press down into your right foot, breathe in, lift belly away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left heel away from you. As you breathe, lift sternum. And as you breathe out, keep the chest lifted as you reach your left heel back. Now breathe into lower back as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, reach back. So you feel this opening into chest and opening into shoulders. Last breath in this one. Breathe in. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor and then ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat, towards your left hip. So pigeon back bend, grabbing the ankle with one or both hands. Right hand is by sternum, place the hands to the floor. Reach your left arm back, bend your left knee, take hold of the ankle. If you can, reach both hands back, then reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle. And then breathe in as you lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, reaching your left heel away from you. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs out away from waist. And exhale as you reach back. Keep sending that heel back. Now keep the chin lifted. And then feel for using this next breath to energize your heart. So breathe into heart, right through sternum. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that left heel away from you. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Curl the toes under of your left foot and step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, bend the knees and then come all the way down towards the floor. Reach your legs forward. You're coming down into a seated position and then reach your legs straight forward. Sitting up tall. From here, as you press down into sit bones, breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Reach your arms up. And as you breathe out, fold forward. If you can, take hold of the ball of the feet or any parts of the feet that you can, hands up, can be onto the ankles, can be onto the floor or your calves. So now feel this and breathe in, lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward, let your shoulders relax. Now breathe into lower back. Your sit bones presses down, so breathe into lower back and using this breath to open up lower back. And without forcing, exhale, you fold forward. Spread the breath around your mid-back. And as you breathe out, allow your body to melt forward. Breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Bring your hands by hips, bend the knee, and then lie down on your backs. for Shavasana. So you can lie down with the soles of your feet flat onto the floor, the soles of your feet together so knees are out to the side, or lengthen your legs forward. If you do, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat, and then allow your body just to relax completely in your final pose. Eyes are closed. Relax the back of skull. Relax your forehead. And relax your jaw. Relax your upper back and relax your mid back. As you move towards your lower back, slightly tuck tailbones, feel as if you're lengthening your sit bones to heels. As you let go a little bit more, relax your legs. Completely relax. Let your arms relax, shoulders soften. And relax a little bit more if you can. So as you lie here now, begin to scan your body, noticing how your body feels. Noticing and feeling the energy that is moving through you right now. On the next breath, begin to stretch out in a way that feels good to you. And on the next breath, bend your knees, move your knees towards your chest. And if you want to roll from side to side, then do so, side to side, forward and back, and do so. And then roll to your least favorite side. Push the floor away, breathe in, come on up, keeping the neck relaxed. Coming into a seated position. Sit in a way that is comfortable for you, and bring hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel and congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today, and finishing with a breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Thanks very much, everyone. Keep yourself warm, nicely hydrated. Keep yourself using Epsom salt or any of the salts if once you feel this into your body to help to release your body coming back to you. Take care of yourselves and see you all again soon. Remember to keep checking into the DMU leisure site for a whole range of classes on there to keep you all going and keeping you safe. Take care.